everyone. Welcome to the weekly update. The word is glass right now. And glass, why? Because we're past all of October and the rest of the year, and we've got November and December to try to get your Christmas presents taken care of. And if you're even considering putting a new fish tank in your home or gifting one, we've got a very limited amount of time to try to get that done. Even if you're not ready to do the whole thing right now, come get a layaway started so we can get your stand and canopy built and get your new aquarium put back safe for the layaway, and we can get it to you by at least Christmas Eve, if that's your plan. There's tons of stands, canopies, and tanks in right now. Lots of different sizes, shapes, and everything, so get with one of us. Let's try to figure out what you're trying to do for the end of this year, and let us get that in motion. The other thing that I wanted to talk about real quick is our food drive. But rather than me do it, I'm going to give this over to Richard and let him explain all the details.
Hi, everybody. We're on take 2 or 3 of this, so Kat got me a cheat sheet. Thank you, Kat. Thanksgiving food drive giveaway. November 1st through November 30th, we're going to give away a 90-gallon aquarium, your choice of drilled or undrilled for your saltwater people, with the stand. Bring in any non-perishable food item to receive a raffle ticket to win. 1 ticket per day per person. Enter daily. Bring your kids, bring your family, bring your friends' kids. All donations will go to Ronald McDonald House. Drawing will take place on Thursday, November 30th. And once again, the winner will receive their choice of a drilled 90-gallon aquarium or undrilled, your choice, with the stand. Thanks, everybody, and God bless.
Hey guys, it's Andrew from Fishy Business, here with your tank tip of the week. RODI water, reverse osmosis deionized water. It's a process that we use to strip water out of everything, all the minerals and everything, and that does have some consequences, like our pH would be very low and stuff, as it doesn't have the buffering capacities. So we like to reconstitute that water for our aquariums, whether it be for saltwater, top-off water. We like to put a marine buffer in there to raise that pH, so we're not having our tank do a little bit of a roller coaster. For your freshwater, a lot of people also would do the buffer, whether it be for a planted tank or a higher pH tank like a CICHLID tank. They make buffers specific for that. And adding some of the minerals back to it, like to raise your GH or your KH, can definitely help make the tank stable. And it's just something that I don't think a lot of people are talking about, so I wanted to bring it to you guys. And some ending. But in all seriousness, if you guys want to go in more depth and have any questions about it, you can always call us. You can bring a water sample in. You can leave comments down below. We'll get back to you, and we can definitely help you guys guide you in the right way of buffering your water. Buffering your water. Why? Stop. Thanks for watching.
Hi, it's Kevin. I'm going to show you the coolest stuff I think that we got in freshwater this week. But before I do that, I want to remind you, you know that you do not want to eat the same thing every day. Well, your fish don't either. So I would highly recommend incorporating this into the diet of your fish. These are Vibra Bites. They are awesome so far as being a color enhancer. They are shaped like a bloodworm, so it entices fish to eat it that are being picky. And also too, you'll find some fish may be picky and not prefer flakes or pellets. This is kind of in between because it's like a little stick. We have a stellar selection of CONGO tetras in right now. They came in really large, nice fluffy fins, beautiful iridescent color. They are fantastic large community fish. Keep them in with mostly larger fish like bigger angelfish and stuff like that. If you're looking for a good bottom scavenger for your community tank, these MELANISTUS CORYs came in looking fantastic, nice and active. They love the school, so do keep them in numbers of 5 or more for best results. It's been a while since I've had these little guys. They are red lizard whiptail catfish. They are a smaller version of whiptail catfish, seldom reaching over 4 inches. They come from South America and they are fantastic when it comes to eating algae. This is a beautiful, unusual fish that we haven't had in a while. These are KYATHIT DANIOs. They're also known as orange fin or ocelot Danios. They usually top out about 2 inches. They are kind of rambunctious schoolers, so they're going to do best in groups of 5 or more. Some adorable little gold honey dwarf gouramis that came in. They look fantastic. They've got nice color as well. They do well with most other nano fish. And one of the smaller gouramis, they generally will get about the same size as your regular traditional dwarf gourami. For African cichlids, we have in some beautiful SOCOLOFIs, really beautiful vibrant Mbuna cichlid. Does really well in with other African rift lake cichlids. He's peeking at you. This is an African ropefish. We got in quite a few. We got in a pile of African ropefish, as a matter of fact. These are actually one of the smallest types of polypterus that there are. They usually reach about 18 inches plus in captivity. They need a wide range of meaty foods. They seem to really like bloodworms a lot. They come from the sluggish backwater areas of the Niger and Congo rivers. We have some beautiful spotted PICTUS catfish. Their whiskers are incredible. They're really showing off awesomely for us too. These little fellows are going to eat one thing, and that is whatever will fit in their mouth. So make sure that you've got them in with sizable fish, nothing under an inch long. These fellows will top out usually about 4 inches. We have in some adorable South American pufferfish. They like a wide range of meaty foods, and they do need snails and stuff in their diet to grind their teeth down to keep their teeth from overgrowing in captivity. This is a total freshwater puffer. This is one of the few puffers. Some people have had some success mixing them in with other fish. However, I personally still would steer you in the direction of doing them in a species tank for best results. We have in a nice looking batch of turquoise jewel cichlids. Jewel cichlids are an African cichlid in the fact that they do come from Africa, but they are not an African rift lake cichlid. They prefer a lower pH than your African rift lake cichlids, so often they are kept incorrectly in with Africans. They really do better at a pH of 6.5 to 7.5 at the highest. I've always said to fully appreciate fancy goldfish, you have to have a good sense of humor. These little alien-looking, buggy-eyed guys are so fantastic looking. We got in some beautiful red telescopes this week. If you're looking for some community live-bearing fish, we have in some awesome-looking ENDLER'S live bearers. They are smaller than your regular fancy guppy and don't get quite the excessive finnage, but beautiful lyre tails on the males and impeccable color. The green tiger barbs came in looking fantastic, as did the albino tiger barbs, so we're going to give you a little twofer there. They look fantastic. These will do best if you keep them in groups of 5 or more to keep them nipping down to a minimum. They are semi-aggressive, and I don't really recommend keeping them in with regular community fish.
Melanie Lewis Moss, 2920, you are the winner of the Brisa air pump that we talked about in the last video. Congratulations, and now on to what's important this week. And what is important this week is feeding your fish lots of different kinds of foods. Whether you have it or whether you don't, I'm going to give somebody one of these large things of cobalt food. You can pick what kind you'd like. We've got lots of different types, and we can explain that to you if you happen to be one of the comments below and win. Feeding multiple foods is great for fish because it gives them a more balanced diet. It varies obviously what they can eat, and you can actually get finicky feeders to eat things that maybe they wouldn't if you just gave them one type of food. It'll give them a well-balanced diet and make for a healthy fish. Okay, one more thing that we've decided to start this week is on, let's see, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 2 and 3. I will be here and will offer basically a design class, aquascaping designs, whether it be freshwater or saltwater. If you come in that time, you can get one alone time with me playing with the rock and doing aquascape, so you can get an idea what to do with your tank. You don't have to buy anything. What you do have to do is come by and see me, and I'll be here to do those classes for you. Again, That's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 2 and 3.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. I got some cool stuff in. I got stuff in I haven't been able to get in a very long time, so make sure you come and sort of check those out. So this is something I have not gotten in a very, very long time. We have flame angelfish in stock at the store. I have 3 in right now. These guys are considered reef safe with caution. They can potentially nibble at coral, but they're an absolutely gorgeous fish. So right here we have a gold rimmed tang. Now this one is a special order just because they can be a little bit finicky at times, so I really just like to get it in for people that absolutely want them. They are so pretty with that nice coloration with that yellow. So right here we have an emperor angel. This is its juvenile colors. As it gets older, it will get a good bit of yellow in its body. These are not reef safe. They will eat your coral, so just keep that in mind. So this is another thing that I don't get in very often. These are the purple queen ANTHIAS. These guys, just like any other ANTHIAS, you're gonna probably want to feed them at least 2 to 3 times a day, just because they have such a fast metabolism. The purple queens are going to be a little bit more delicate than your normal dispars or lyre tails, but they're so pretty. So one of our favorite sand sifting gobies is going to be the diamond goby. These guys are relatively hardy and get along with most other fish in a peaceful aquarium. As you can see, they just kind of sit there, they'll stare at you, they'll sift the sand. They're really cute and they help keep the bottom of your tank really clean. So right here we have a copperband butterfly. These guys are really great to help with an Aiptasia outbreak in your tank. They can eat frozen. It's just a little bit more difficult to get them to eat it. So just make sure that whenever you come and pick them up, we know whether or not we're eating frozen. Otherwise, they will starve in your tank once they've run out of Aiptasia. So just keep that in mind. All right, so right here we got a really adorable fish. This is going to be our green barred gobies, green banded gobies, whatever you want to call them. They are a nano fish. That one in the back right is probably about max size and might get a little bit bigger. So they are perfect for any nano aquarium. Just a regular goby, they don't eat anything, so just so cute. So we have a dwarf lionfish right here. These guys stay relatively small, but will still eat anything that fits in their mouth. So cute, absolutely adorable.
If you were watching a few videos ago, you would have seen this room in a complete disarray. And the reason I'm talking to you from this room is by the end of the day tomorrow, it's going to be finished painted. And by Friday, we should have some tables up in here so that you can have a secondary rock room / driftwood room to come do some more decorating, where you can pull driftwood and actually expand on aquarium design. And aquarium design is really important, and we think so much that we're giving you a second room to play and decorate in, and where we can have more rock and stuff like that. And I've got a ton of rock you haven't seen in the back that just came in, and that will be out as well. So definitely come by Fishy Business. You want to check everything out. There's fish coming in left and right. God bless, have a great weekend, and I hope to see you here.
And also because it's Christmas, not Christmas.
Okay, so guess what? Happy Halloween almost. We have 2 major things going on here at Fishy Business. And the first thing that we want to tell you about that's just bad. Yeah. Happy Eve of Halloween. I'm here with my lovely assistant who is going to tell you all about how you can, Kat, you can't laugh like that.
I couldn't help it. You got to tell me when you're filming, Chase. Okay, let's stop.
Hi everybody, it's that time of year again.
I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready, I guess. And there's a lot of things that I don't think we're doing that we should be doing, whether it be for your saltwater aquarium or your freshwater. I need to stop. But in all seriousness, guys, if you guys, but seriously, guys, if you guys want to go in more depth of it, you can bring in a water sample, you can call us, you can leave a comment in the comments below, But it is something